So welcome everybody. I really am excited to introduce another wonderful creative who's just been going through the Fearless, Loved Up and Free to Be Me journey. This is the wonderful Julie, and I just thought it was so important to get you on a quick little video testimonial to share, well, your experience, because it's been phenomenal to witness your successes, and also to let people know about the wonderful work that you're doing, because it's not every day that I come across a holistic interior designer who specializes in Feng Shui. And I'm really excited to have had you move through this journey, because so often I see creatives with wonderful visions not lining up with realizing that they can be super successful if they bring their soul, so that's their super conscious, and their conscious mind into alignment and clear up the subconscious. So that's what you've been doing. And I'm just going to invite you to share a little bit about where you were before you decided to join the course and where you are now.
So yeah, before the course, I was pretty much stuck and lost, trying everything and anything to move forward in my life, but nothing was moving much. I was hitting a wall and feeling pretty bad about it, really. And after joining the course, well, it's easy. Everything is flowing easily. I'm not worried about the future. I know it's going to come. I have trust in it. And yeah, it's just really easy.
From struggle to easy peasy lemon squeezy. And
yeah,
you and I know that part of this journey is really to do a lot of subconscious clearing in a graceful and easy way. But the main points that you came in with were that, you wanted to grow your business, but you were stuck, right? You were in a job that you hated, that compromised your principles, but you had to pay the bills.
Yeah.
You had some money, but this was your savings. And obviously when you do a course like this, there's a significant investment, there's time involved and money, etc. And most people will only spend on a training that is a professional training rather than personal development. But by you investing in you in this way, everything started to flow, right? And I remember one of the things that blew me away about you was you came in with very strong intentions regarding your business, but also you wanted to bring love in, and you had some real trust issues because you had been left, and someone that was supposed to be a part of your life long term wasn't, and he went on to live a different life. So do you want to tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, well, at the time of joining you, I was single and interested in dating, but mistrusting generally men. And I'm now in a loving, trusting relationship. The guy is really, really good for me. I trust him, that was one of my big worries. And I trust him completely now.
And that is so, we were talking
ourselves in the future.
You were saying it just feels really natural. It's right. Yeah. And do you want to tell us a little bit about the situation before? I can't remember if you were married or...
No, in a long-term relationship, about 5 years with a house together. And it got quite messy at the end. I thought he was the one. Clearly wasn't.
Bless you. But you let him go. You faced your stuff, cleared up the subconscious, and this lovely guy came in, and you said to me that you felt that he's making compromises rather than you making compromises, but it's like, you're so worth it, and he so wants you in his life, and it's so beautiful. And for anyone who's not sure how long this course lasts, it's a 4-month course. You can extend it for a couple of months if you want, but this is in the 4-month period that this happened. Not only that, you ended up finding a way to be in integrity in the job that you did have, but open your heart and mind to another job, which...
I'm starting in 10 days time.
You're starting in 10 days time, and it's like a whole new area that actually ties in beautifully with your interior design work, right? It's such a match. I love the fact that you got the job, and then there was the potential that it was going to take 6 to 10 weeks for you to get your driving license. There was this fear of, because you come from France, that it was going to cause a problem. But you aligned with the highest good, you surrendered to the highest good, and basically you guys got in touch with the DAL. They did the work, right?
They did the work
to make it happen.
To get me on board quickly.
So 6 to 10 weeks out the window. That might be
Yeah.
true for other people, but not for you, right? Awesome. So let's also get a little bit more into this interior design business of yours. Tell us more, because I remember hearing you want to like establish it, but at the same time there was this real sense of feeling like you weren't good enough, or somehow you couldn't really stand in your power with it. How has that shifted recently?
I feel more empowered to do it. I trust myself more. I put my higher self in control, and I have faith in the future. I know it's going to come. It's just stay positive, believe in it, and it's going to come.
That is such a huge shift from before, because I remember you just felt like there was this imposter syndrome thing going on, right?
Yeah.
And this is so common for anyone who actually decides to follow their dreams, especially when you're new at the journey. And the tendency is to like, I need another professional qualification. I need more of this. I need more of that. But what you needed was more self-belief, right?
Yeah. And it's hard. That's my first venture as an entrepreneur. There's no one behind me. If anything goes wrong, it's me on the line. It's me being criticized. I think that was the big worry.
Yeah. But you've stepped into it, and you said it, soul and control, which is what we talk about all the time.
Yeah.
So what would you say to someone that's thinking about taking this journey with us with Rozy Glow?
Just invest in yourself. It's not just a 4-month course. You're going to have so many tools, so many ways to deal with all your life problems, to put you in alignment, and everything will be easier. It's not just 4 months, it's for your life, and it's really empowering.
Wow.
But a guru, you're not telling us what to do. You just support us.
You already got it in you. We just got to line it up, don't we, really?
Yeah.
I know you spent your savings, so do you feel like it was worth you doing that to actually? Yeah,
I have no regrets.
And now we're in a place, because very often people are very scared about spending what they've got in case they don't have it, but I know your mind has now started to open up to how you can make more of what you've got. You can see that your business can and will thrive.
Yeah. It's a scary step.
Yeah.
But money comes and goes.
Yeah. You learn to let it flow rather than hold on tightly, right? And I'm seeing your heart and mind open up to all sorts of possibilities that in the past you would have felt were more risky and not available. Are you in a position to earn through commission now as well?
Yes.
Yeah. So you've gone from like a standard, this is all I'm going to earn, and it's equating to the hours I work.
Yeah.
And you've opened your heart to, because this is the moving from lack, isn't it? Lack of money, lack of time, lack of love. And wherever there is the easiest place for us to start having some wins, when you do Fearless, or you embark on the Fearless journey, you will start to have the wins in the easiest place, and that builds confidence on the other areas.
Totally, yeah.
And then we need to see what's not in alignment, because, you know, the thing for you, for your business to thrive, was we really needed to align your holisticness, you know, with the way you were showing up and everything else, so it all felt congruent, right?
Yeah.
And now your potential to earn is exponential, but it's actually coming from different pots, different potentials.
Yeah.
You've got the support of a man as well, who's got your back. Yeah. And we're kind of moving out of, because it's something that happens quite often with women, is we feel like we've got to do everything ourselves, and without realizing you're in your masculine, right? And you don't want to be in your masculine. You want to be held and supported.
Yeah.
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 In a job, you start doing that internally, and you evolve your inner family. You get the right people coming in, and you're shining, and I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
So do you want to tell us a little bit more about your business? Tell us a bit more about what it's called and how people can find you, because I don't think most people realize the potential with a holistic interior designer, and when they should actually call you in as well.
So you can find me. My business is called Vibration Interiors. The website is www.vibrationinteriors.com. You'll find all my social medias there as well. I'm operating online, so you don't have to be, I'm based in London, but you don't have to be in London. If you're in London, I can also come in person if you prefer. And holistic interior design can be in my opinion, life-changing, because we work with the energy of the house that can be supportive or, on the contrary, brings you more negative in your life. So it's extremely supportive. It can work for your health, your well-being, mental, physical. We can work with Feng Shui crystals, but also more traditional tools, like looking at the lighting, the acoustic, all the little things we don't necessarily realize have an impact on our health, but they do. So if you look properly into it, your well-being will increase.
So proper placement. And when, you know, at what point of either a building phase or a moving to a house phase, like when's the best time for people to actually get you on board? Because I know you offer different packages.
Yeah. So ideally before building a house, but it's also possible for a renovation, to make the most of what you have. If you cannot move, you have no other option. We can make the most of what you have.
Mm-hmm. And this is also relevant to institutions, office spaces. I mean, who do you love to work with? Of
course, yeah, I can work with customers, private customers, but I can also work with other businesses. Yeah.
The value to a business, I think, is so important, that if, you know, we've all heard of sick building syndrome, or I hope we have.
Yeah.
You know, the idea that it feels really aesthetically pleasing and energizing, and the workforce is motivated. Yeah.
Most of the time, you know, when you go into a space, you feel like, oh, I like it, or oh, I don't want to spend time here. But we can harness this energy with Feng Shui, put decoration, materials, colors, things that will be supportive for you and make the space more inviting.
Well, as you know, I'm so excited about it that I've asked you to please do the Feng Shui and crystal and all the rest of it of my office. So that's the next thing we're going to be talking about. But, you know, the potential for me and what I see with you is off the scale. And I'm just so excited for you. And I'm so glad that you said yes. And thank you for taking this time to share with everyone your story. You're so deserving of it all.
Thank you. And thanks to you and the other coaches for guiding us, supporting us.
It's a pleasure. We've all been through it. We know the better it gets, the better it gets. So just huge hug to you. Thank you, Julie, so much. And I will show you all the before and afters, because we now have a blank canvas and we need to do something with it. So lots of love, sweetheart. Anyone who's interested in finding out more, please do get in touch with us. We've got a rolling course, so you can join at any time. And we do keep the numbers limited, because we really feel the value of not having a massive group. And although it is a group coaching program, you do get individual support as well. So it's a hybrid program. So all you have to do is get in touch and we'll let you know the next steps. Thank you, Julie.
Thanks to you.